Chosen One Collective, June 22nd. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. There is a particular kind of disorientation that arrives right before a major realignment in your life, and almost no one warns you about it in advance. Old certainties stop feeling certain. Relationships that used to feel settled start to feel like they are being quietly renegotiated. Plans you were confident about begin to feel hollow when you try to picture yourself actually living inside them 5 years from now. If this is where you are, you have likely interpreted it as something breaking down. It is not breaking down. It is breaking open. The Chosen One almost always misreads this phase the first few times it happens. It feels identical to falling apart, because the structures that gave your life its shape are loosening their grip, and structure feels like safety even when the structure has quietly stopped fitting who you are becoming. What you are experiencing is not the dismantling of your life. It is the dismantling of a container that has become too small for what is forming inside you. No one tells you that growth often feels like loss before it feels like anything else, because growth requires letting go of a version of stability that was never going to carry you all the way to where you are going. Think of a snake in the middle of shedding its skin. From the outside, in that exact moment, it looks vulnerable, raw, unprotected, almost as if something has gone wrong. It has not gone wrong. It is exactly on schedule. The old skin has done its job and has nothing left to offer. What looks like exposure is actually transition. The new skin underneath is already there, already formed, simply waiting for the old layer to finish releasing. You are not exposed because something failed. You are exposed because something completed. This is also why so much of what is happening right now does not feel like it follows a clear logic. Feelings arrive that do not match your circumstances. Old memories resurface for no obvious reason. People you thought you were done thinking about reappear in your awareness, not because you need them back, but because something in you is finishing a conversation that was left open. None of this is random. It is the falling into place process doing the unglamorous work of clearing out what cannot travel with you into what is next. It rarely looks elegant while it is happening. It almost never looks elegant while it is happening. But it is precise even when it is not pretty. There is a temptation in the middle of this kind of disassembly to grab for anything that feels solid, even if it is no longer right for you, simply because solid feels safer than uncertain. Resist that urge as much as you can. Reaching backward for an old shape out of fear of the unfamiliar new one will only delay what is already underway. The pieces of your life that are meant to remain will remain on their own. You do not need to force anything to stay. What is actually yours has a way of holding on without your help. This is also a season to be gentle with your own pace. You may find yourself needing more rest, more stillness, more solitude than usual, and wondering if that means you are losing momentum. You are not. Rebuilding takes energy that does not always announce itself, and your body and spirit are quietly redirecting resources toward the reconstruction happening beneath the surface. Honor that need instead of fighting it. Productivity is not the measure of this season. Integration is. Notice, too, how this season is affecting your relationship to certainty itself. You used to need to know where things were headed before you could feel okay about the present moment. That need is being loosened, sometimes uncomfortably, so that you can learn to stand steady without a guarantee in hand. This is one of the quiet gifts hidden inside disorientation. It is teaching you to source your peace from somewhere other than having the full picture. That skill will serve you for the rest of your life, far beyond whatever specific situation is currently unsettling you. You may also notice that people around you are responding to your changes before you have even fully named what is shifting. Some will pull closer, sensing something forming in you that draws them in. Others will quietly drift, uncomfortable with a version of you they cannot predict anymore. Let both happen without taking either personally. You are not responsible for managing how comfortable other people feel about your becoming. Your only responsibility is to keep cooperating with what is rearranging itself inside you, even when it costs you the comfort of being easily understood. What would it feel like to trust this process even while you cannot see its outcome? Not blind trust, the kind that ignores red flags or denies real pain. The kind of trust that says, I do not need to understand every piece of this collapse to know that something is rearranging itself into a shape I have not been able to design on my own. You were never meant to architect every detail of your transformation. You were only meant to stop resisting it long enough for it to finish what it is doing. The version of your life that is falling into place right now is not the one you would have written for yourself a year ago, or even a month ago. It is better, stranger, more specific to who you actually are than the safer version you were clinging to. Let it keep happening. Let the discomfort be the proof of motion rather than the proof of failure. Close your eyes for a moment and receive these words. Whisper, I am not falling apart. I am falling into place. What feels like loss is actually release. What feels like chaos is actually rearrangement. I trust the process even when I cannot see its outcome. I am being put together, not torn apart. Trust the disassembly. Trust the strange quiet between what was and what is coming. You are not broken. You are being built piece by piece into the shape your life was always meant to take. This is Chosen One Collective. We will see you tomorrow.